Greetings, learners, and welcome to week 6. There is so many great things that you guys have been working on as you are doing your unit planner. And so this week is going to have you to kind of think about the research behind everything that you are teaching for your unit planner. Not only are you going to be thinking about the research, you're also going to be thinking about how you're going to integrate faith. And then what are some things that you personally created to drive the understanding for students. So I have pulled up right now week 6. And so I want to kind of talk about what are the templates that are going to be due this week. So this week we have templates 21, 23, and 25. So the first one I want us to talk about is going to be the research connections. What are some researched instructional strategies that you are using to help drive your unit planner? So I'm going to go back to week 1 because remember, week 1 is where all of your templates are, and it's located under the unit plan project descriptions or project documents. So I'm going to go to template 21, and so it has some information for you to just read over. You can use this same setup if you like. So I'm going to give you an example. Feel free to use this example if it applies to what you are doing, okay? So for instance, you have to choose 5 research-based theories that help to design your unit plan. One of them that I can think off the top of my head is a backwards design model, where you look at your assessment that you wanted students to be able to master at the end of your unit plan. And what you do is with that one, of course, after you researched it, you'll learn that it's a backwards design model. I'm going to look at my assessment. Then I'm going to look at what are some teaching strategies that I need to know, because now I know what the final assessment looks like for students to pass, okay, or to meet mastery of those standards. Another research-based theory is how you're going to teach students, right? I am a fan of the gradual release model, which is the I do, we do, you do model. And so if I was teaching my unit plan, I would use a gradual release model for that. And so you want to really research some instructional strategies, some evidence-based instructional practices. It can even, you have a very broad range of how you can look at these research-based theories. It could be how you are finding what you want to teach students. You found research that says this particular topic can be taught a certain way. So just kind of think about that. So everything you've been planning with your unit plan, what are the research-based theories that will support what you've already chosen, okay? So I'd highly recommend you start thinking about that. That's going to be due this week. Also due this week is going to be your teacher prepared resource. So this is completely prepared by you. Some people feel that they still want to adapt it from something else that they saw that may help their students. So if you have to take something that's already set up and adapt it, please feel free to do so. I just ask that you tell me where the resource came from if you're adapting it from that resource. So I will need a link or something at the bottom for your teacher prepared resource, okay? And then your faith integration. How can faith be integrated in, but remember to follow the guidelines, ethical practice and professional guidelines. But how can we kind of include some faith-based instruction into your unit, okay? So you guys have been doing really great. That is week 6. There is some more information I need to talk about because I want to make sure that everybody is clearly aligned in what they're submitting, okay? Every week on Saturday, you are submitting your templates, okay? You want to keep in mind that what you have, you want to keep in mind that anything that I make changes to for you, because some of you guys were kind of talking about how some things were graded. Remember your change matrix that you should have started since week 3. In that change matrix, I'm going to be looking for all of the changes that I have recommended for you to do in your final submission of your unit plan. So please ensure that you make those changes. You have an opportunity to get some of those points back. So that's going to be really important. What I also noticed is that in your assessments, okay, any assessment you give students, you have to get back data. Whether that data is formal or informal, that is still considered to be data, okay? you're not necessarily giving the student a grade, because some of you guys have been saying, well, I'm not going to grade this. You actually are. You're just not applying it to like a report card or the student's actual grade book. But you're using that data to inform whether or not the student is meeting the mastery or meeting the intended skill that you are presenting to them. So everyone should be collecting data. I want to make sure we are very clear on that. If you are not clear about that information, please feel free to call me. You guys should have my number. I'm going to give it to you again on this recording. It is 678-224-1422. So once again, because I saw a lot of variations in data, everyone is collecting data for this unit plan. How you use it is the question, okay? So if you have questions, remember you can always email me. I am here to support you through this entire process, and you guys have really been doing a great job. So just kind of keep that in mind and make sure that you are completing your change matrix. Other than that, I want you to have a blessed week 6. You are almost to the finish line. Please let me know how I can support you. Have a great day.